Hey guys, Jhaman here with another StarCraft 2 cast, and this one's going to be a little bit higher quality because I'm actually casting this game using FRAPS rather than trying to record with XSplit. I was interested in XSplit, but I didn't realize that XSplit actually was having a bitrate problem due to the upload speed, and that's why all the casts that were for my live stream are a little bit choppier than some of the casts I've had in the past. Of World of Warcraft, that was. So StarCraft 2 now, and I wanted to continue a good quality of video, and so that's what I'm doing here. So here I am in a game. This is me versus AvRiku. He is the yellow Terran down here in the bottom corner of the map Test Bug. If you guys haven't seen this map, this is a map from the GSL. It is a 3 starting area map, and there are a small ramp to your main. A couple like a little bit of a back door if you have like say Reapers, they can run up and hop up over here. But other than that, really not that much. A very normal map, really, except for the fact that the palettes used to make this map all are different based on the side of the map that you spawn on. So like over here is kind of a dusty Shakuras Plateau like area, while the palette is kind of Lost Temple-y up here in the top left corner. The bottom center is more of the you know, space station metal Terran palette, and they all meet here in the middle at this Xel'Naga Watchtower. Also important to this map are the Xel'Naga Watchtowers near everyone's base. There are destructible rocks surrounding them, so that if you actually want to have vision, you have to kill these rocks. The gold minerals also have rocks in front of them, and you can build your hatchery or your base first, as well as kill the rocks at the same time. So you don't have to kill the rocks in order to get at the minerals, but to actually get to the minerals with an SCV after you have your base down, you have to kill the rocks. So I did go with a 13 pole opener here, and AvRiku does have his SCV here, and I realized, oh crap, he might bunker me. So I pulling my Overlord back, like to just spot the SCV and see what's going on. AvRiku here sees the drone coming in, and is gonna micro his Marine in order to get the kill, and does get the kill, denying me scouting. I did see the Marine though, and it was running up towards my base, so I'm expecting some kind of a bunker rush, and I'm just staring at the SCV, and I figure if I get the Overlord up here on this high ground, the Marines won't be able to kill it. Bunker does go down. Creep is not out yet. Bunker is in range of this hatchery, and of course I see this, and there is a Marine out now, a second Marine on the way. I do pull 4 drones off the line. I want to deal with this. He's got a Marine sitting here. I'm going to try to surround the Marine with my drones, but then I see the second Marine, and I go, oh crap, I need to get something in. Bunker is almost complete, but I can't target that SCV. It is still in there, and those Zerglings going down. The Marines do get in the bunker, and I do get the SCV though, and back out. The Marines are now target firing the Nexus, the hatchery. 2 Marines in there, and it'll take a while to kill that hatchery. I figure I should get some spine crawlers up. Queen on the way, couple Zerglings on the way, 6 more, another Queen on the way up here. Or down here, excuse me. 2 spine crawlers on the way, as well as 4 more Zerglings. And these Marines being really obnoxious and shooting down this hatchery. The barracks coming up here, gonna land, and looks like he's gonna prepare to take his expansion. He does have a command center on the way, about halfway done. A couple more Zerglings in production. These spine crawlers now hanging out. 2 spine crawlers done. Going to run these 2 spine crawlers up, or at least it looks like I'm running 1 up. Bringing the Queens and taking out that bunker, as well as all the Marines back. So save the hatchery, but did have to spend quite a lot of larvae on Zerglings, and 2 drones on these spine crawlers. But not too bad. Did keep the hatchery alive, and that's really what matters here. Looks like AvRiku going for a starport, kind of the 1-1-1 build. Got the barracks, the factory, and the starport out. Getting his orbital command and getting a second gas in his main. got all those Zerglings to deal with that bunker, and I got a little bit more than I needed, but I am going to go check out what's going on, because obviously I want to see what's going on in here. I'm going to run the Zerglings by. They're going to run right by. I'm going to get into the base and see a good deal of information. I see the command center. I do see the starport, and I'm going right to the mineral line. Still no speed on the way. I don't think I've even got gas. I did get gas, but I have not yet mined any of it. And the Zerglings trying to deal with these SCVs. Do try to kill the Marines. The SCVs tanking for the Marines pretty nicely, and now running over this way. Now a little bit of this micro should probably just micro those Zerglings back. But I did see the Banshees and the starport, so I threw down some spore crawlers as soon as that evo chamber was finished. And getting 3 spore crawlers, 1 in the main and 2 at the natural. Again, that's 3 drones not used, and this is a big deal. I mean, I was having a really hard time getting my drone count up, in my opinion. So it's one thing I'm trying to get done with Zerg is understanding my drone count. A couple more Zerglings at the front trying to deal with this. Are poking up here, and now the Hellions and Marines are popping. So I did see them, and I saw the Marines. And I thought to myself, oh, Hellions, I need some speed, so I'm going to start getting that gas up. I am failing a little in the macro, got about 700 minerals, so nothing amazing. Deciding to work on these rocks. I want to see when those Hellions are coming. Going to take these rocks down so I can get that Zelnaga tower. Looks like Raven and Seeker Missile on the way for AvRiku. Going to do some Raven Seeker Missile pushing stuff. And this Banshee now coming down here, going to try to poke at this Spore Crawler. Queen taking some pot shots off at the Banshee. Man, Queens have such a great range against air, and so it's really nice. Acid Spine, 7 range against air. That's 9 damage. Another Queen up here. Start shooting at these Banshees. He does get 1 drone, but that's 1 Banshee down. A 2nd drone, 3rd drone, but that Banshee's now in the red. Queen can't really chase it off creep. Looks like the Zerglings did get that rock finally, and see how things are going back at home. Looks like first Raven is out. Seeker Missile is nearly complete. A 2nd Raven on the way, and some Marines and a Hellion hanging out. And Hellions hanging out here. 2 Hellions stuck outside the base. Trying to get that Spreep cred on. I did connect the bases earlier, but I didn't really get a good creep spread going. Finally getting the lair, seeing 1,000 minerals, and I'm thinking, wow, that's a lot of minerals. Probably going to I need to do something with it. Got a Banling Nest on the way. Zerg missile attacks level 1 on the way. Apparently, I really want my Queens to do well. Haven't built a single Roach Den or Hydralisk yet. And here comes AvRiku, gonna try to push out here. 1 Zergling on the watchtower. Get roasted immediately. 24 Zerglings on the way. They all do have speed now, thankfully. Trying to prevent, kind of like add a choke point here. Didn't want anything to run by, so just throwing the Queens right there. And I do see the Hellions and Marines and 2 Ravens hanging out up here. AvRiku does see the Banelings morphing in up top, and sends up, looks like a Raven coming in, and is getting the Corvid Reactor. The Raven Seeker Missile doing kind of a weird thing there. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it did a lot of damage. Now finally getting a nice round. That paint did blow up. And only a couple Zerglings left here to fight against this many Marines. And luckily I have that +1 missile attack upgrade, so I was able to deal with that. Raven rounding down, does get the Seeker Missile off, but I do grab the 1S. It's nice that I have that line to show you where it's going. I do send the drone all the way out. I don't know if this drone ever gets the Seeker Missile. It falls down. There is a drop in the back of my station. Queen does get out of there, and a bunch of Zerglings come up to the drop. So a lot of harassment, a lot of starport units usage, Raven, Seeker Missile, all sorts of things coming out of AvRiku, trying to be a crazy player, and I'm just sitting here trying to go normal. I'm stuck on Baneling, Zergling, Queen right now with Lair, and I am getting Baneling speed now, trying to spread my creep even more. Thing about Test Bug is the next to take what the next expansion to take would be quite difficult. Like here, or I try to take the gold and have this really wide open area that Hellions can really abuse their attack angle. Getting some creep up obviously would be nice. Riku going around to check 4 expansions. I do have a drone sitting here. AvRiku Hellioning around the 15-minute mark. Couple Banelings being morphed in. Burrow on the way, centrifugal hooks on the way, and that missile attack level 1 still being done research, so apparently that's the way to go. Infestation pit as well coming out, and a hatchery, an additional hatchery in the main to just add some extra larvae, because I'm just really low behind on the macro and I needed to expand. Probably should have just built a hatchery here or up here, but apparently I forgot about this drone. AvRiku now, you know, scouting around, doing a good job, making sure nothing's up. Looks like he's got his command center at this expansion. I guess this expansion would not be a bad one to take, although it would be closer by air, and he has been harassing me with air units. So this one's not too terrible. Wow, I did not even notice that. I was wondering what happened back here. A Raven did shoot off another Seeker Missile back here and kill a bunch of drones. He now has 5 kills, rank a corporal, that Raven. And I always thought the Raven was hilarious because there's a guy who is remote piloting the Raven from wherever he is, and you can just stare at his screen. You can't really tell what he's doing. He's like operating some kind of like arm, which doesn't make any sense. He's like, do you see that? Do you see this little thing right here? He's operating some kind of like mechanical arm that's like a lift. Some like I don't know, like I'm motioning as if you can see what I'm doing. It looks kind of like a robot arm, and I don't think the Raven has any robot arms on it, so apparently that's the symbol for robots, and so that's what the Raven is. A couple Overlords coming out here. Overlord speed is done. Did get Overlord drop on the way. Melee attack level 1 now on the way. And a big push coming out. So you have a bunch of